Hello everybody and welcome back to Sin's Vanity. So today we are playing around with ColourPop X Shrek. I picked up the 15 pan palette, the Instant Crush Lip and Cheek Balm, and the mascara and cream gel eyeliner duo. If you want to see what I did to create this look, stay tuned. Alright, so first up we have got the Beware Ogre palette. This is a 15 pan eyeshadow palette. It has no mirror, but it does have kind of an imagery scene from the movie. Super cute. And here is our color story. It looks like it might be more or less an even split between mattes and then shimmers. I'm not sure if we got pressed glitter. When we swatch, we'll find out. Then we have got the mascara and cream gel liner duo, and mine is in Dragon's Keep. Kind of cute, kind of different. You know, a colored mascara. We like that. And then we have got the lip and cheek balm from the Instant Crush line, and mine is in Fairy Tale Things. So here we are, and there is our shade. Here's our palette swatched out. This is our first row, this is our second row, and this is our bottom row. From looking at this shade right here, which is this shade, is the only one that seems to be a pressed glitter in here. So you know what, I will say this, I like how it came out swatched a little bit better because I thought this might be just a little bit more vibrant, but you know what though, it's still, like I said, it's on par for the movie. I was gonna go in with this really light pink, but I don't know. I might actually start with the green, and the green came out a little bit more impactful. Doesn't quite match, but you know what though, you know how we are, we flow. I think we're gonna kind of stay in the green pink family. I don't know if we're going to touch into too much of the brown. This glitter, it is pretty though. I'm not going to lie. It's a pressed glitter, and let me get a little closer. It's super pretty, but I don't know if we're going to touch that because all the other shimmers are really gorgeous too. So all of these, I think, yeah, we're going to go in with this green, probably touching here for sure. Maybe this olive. Change my mind as always. What I think I'm going to do is actually go in with this mid-tone brown. I think we're going to put this in our crease. Well, higher crease. This one, probably more in the crease. Blend it with some of this in our outer corner, this in our brow bone, and we're gonna pick a shimmer. We're not gonna complicate this. This is in the shade Gingy, so I like that. So this one's not too rich. It's rich enough, it's good. Okay, that's pretty much where I wanted to go with this. I just wasn't sure the green was gonna lay on top of this, but I think it might. So that will be definitely something I think we can pull off. I need to do it quickly because it is 9,000 degrees in here right now. Oh my gracious. Let's try a little bit of this green, which is pretty. So let's see. I'm gonna try it on the inner first. Just wanna see will it show up against that first shade color. And it does, okay. This is powdery though. This shade, the Shrek Happens, yes, this one has got a lot of kick up. It's deceiving. You wouldn't have thought it would have did this by just looking at it in the palette, in my opinion. This one seemed like it really wasn't going to be that, you know, friendly with you, but it worked. We're gonna go into that olive green right now. Let's just see. I hope I like this, do I? I don't know if I like this shade or not. Oh, all right, but you know what though, let's go. We're gonna do half and half. Okay, I can do that. Again, I did not pick the proper brush, but oh well. Trust and believe, if you only have one eyebrow brush or eyeshadow brush, this has happened to me where I went somewhere and left my brushes at home. I've made one brush work for everything. It wasn't even a small brush. It was like a huge brush I had to pinch and kind of, you know. So brushes happen, just saying. I don't want to get too much into this crease right here, but it's gonna work. Go back in with our first shade, which is the brown. I don't want to lose our vivid green. I want this to stay right here because you know Shrek is green. He needs to be front and center. Now we have a choice of shimmers. I'm probably not going to use a pressed glitter today, but I think I might try a few of these. So we have here, possibly here. We have down here, but I don't know if I want that. I am going to touch in and swatch some of these yet again so I can kind of get a feel for it. The green is pretty, so I can tell we're going to use 2 on our lid because I would be amiss not to take advantage of that. Here are 4 of our shimmers. Where do we want to go? I'm going to play with this green because it's here. For you, it's nice green, but for me, it is. So there we are. This is totally not matching my outfit. My little romper is not in cahoots with the eyeshadow today. Do we like that? I think we might. This one felt a little more topperish to me. Oh gosh, I've got glitter everywhere. You would know that that was the white one. It feels more like a topper. That could be cute on the inner lid though. Oh, this is key title. I'm making waffles. I love that. That's cute. That's I'm making waffles, which is right here. I think I might have to go in with the white though. I think I'll like that a little bit more. So there it is on the finger. All right, so let's put that in. Ooh, she made a mess, but that's pretty. That lightened us up. All right. If you guys don't get a ooh and a ah, you know I'm kind of, or, you know, that kind of thing. Now I'm going to touch into, what is this shade? Guarded Castle, which is our kind of maroon burgundy color. We're going to bring this out here. It's making me like the olive green above it a little bit better. Let me switch brushes. I need to tweak that side because that one, she's not liking how I did that. Add, tap in, tap off. A bit more of here. I'm gonna go in with our green, not to lose it, but we can kind of overlap this outside shade just a little bit. Go back in with our white. I know I cleaned up just to drop further shadow, but it's cool. All right, so now we're gonna go on the brow bone with, oh, Better Out Than In. I love this movie, and when I stop and think about it, was it my daughter or my son's? I think it was my daughter. This was like her 4th movie that she was ever just like totally taken with. Her other one was Monsters Inc., the first one, because my daughter kind of looks like Boo. That's, you know, give you a little something. She kind of looks like Boo, and especially at that time. This one, she made me look at this on the loop, and I think I looked at it so much that I never really paid attention to the dialogue all the time. And then when I looked at it, I was like, technically, there was some stuff in here that's not appropriate. But nonetheless, movie is super cute. Love it. Okay. Do we get some brightness? Slightly. Another movie, actually, that has inappropriate stuff in it that, again, my daughter used to crack up at. And I think, you know, as a new mom, you're not always paying attention to every little thing. Cat in the Hat. That movie had me chuckling, but when I stop and think about it, Cat in the Hat had crazy inappropriate stuff in it for little people. We still looked at it, but just saying. They throw little things in on kids. I guess technically, you really need to kind of screen stuff and watch it. But you know what, though? If you let your kids know right and wrong, don't worry about it, honey, because the world is not censored. If your kids or stuff, and it's just my opinion, don't get information and stuff from you, they'll find it other places. You want it to be at least as accurate as it can. You know, talk to your kids, people. Seriously, just talk to your kids. Don't leave them to their own devices, because you can help guide them properly, safely, and let them know right and wrong. Don't let them get information from outside sources, and then you get mad at them because they didn't know what they were doing because you didn't take the time to explain it to them. Take the time, it matters. What I think I'm going to do is come back. We're going to try our lip and cheek tint, put this on the lips, and then go over with a Luxe lip oil. The collection itself had, and let me check for you, it came out with 2 different lip options, or lip cheek options. Then it came out with 4 ultra glossy lips, a body glitter, and like 4 different lip oils. So I didn't want to pick those up, so I just, you know, we picked up just a little bit, but it's fine. I'm going to complete the other eye, bronze, and we'll be back for blush. All right, you guys, so I went ahead and went in with a cream gel liner, and this is in Fire Death. So that's this shade. What was trippy is I was expecting this color. This kind of comes off, and it is a duochrome. I can see a green, kind of a red, little brown. So there you are. For you, it's coming off the more red burgundy, little burnt orange kind of, sort of. But when I look at it like I'm doing right now, I see the olive green shimmer. So it's a duochrome. Pleasant surprise. Did not know that this was going to be this. So I like that. That is on our waterline. And then I just went under my lash line with Shrek Happens, and then the shade that's in the outer corner, just a little bit there. Just, you know, a little something. A lot of something. Okay, let's be honest. Now we're moving on to our cream cheek and lip tint. I never do a cream product on top of powder, so we're going to experiment with this one together. I probably don't have the proper brush, but there's our shade. I don't know. Oh, it's super pigmented. I dipped in way too much, so we're just going to blend and hope it dries down with more of a powder finish. And if it doesn't, you know, she'll fake like this, you know, heavy blush was on purpose. We are way too far in and committed to backpedal now. It's pretty though. Okay, you know what? This is kind of the cranberry color I was looking for to make my outfit work. I really wish they would have had a highlighter in this collection. They did not. But what I do have is one of my little random off purchases. I decided to buy another buttermilk highlighter from NYX maybe about 3 weeks ago, and I've yet to use it. I believe it's called Butter and Black. It's a black highlighter. But when you look at it, you can see the shift. It kind of has a olive green tone. So I figured that'd be fun just to play with, get the extra product in, see if it's something you guys are interested in. And it was indeed limited edition. So go to Ulta if you want to check it out. Did we make that work? I think we did. I don't want to overplay with it so it doesn't lift up my foundation and whatnot. But I think I made a decent go of it. But again, committed. We're not going to touch it anyways. It's where it's at. And because it's a cream, there's not a whole heck of a lot of tweaking we can do without messing with the base product. So we're not going to worry about that. Let's swatch it on the hand because I'm also going to put this on my lips. So there it is. Oh, that will work. A lot of products I have say that, you know, lip, cheek, eyes, and that kind of stuff. I don't usually, they're multi-use kind of products. I don't usually do that. I kind of keep things in their little category. But you know what though? We're going with the flow today. Let's see our mascara. So here it is. That's our mascara. Big wand. And again, okay, so you know what? Let me just tell you this. Outside packaging is not always indicative of what the shade is going to be. I thought this was going to be this shade. It's this shade. So that's our mascara. Well, let's try this highlighter. Where did I put you at? See, for you guys, it's like there. But then when you turn to different angles, kind of purpley. So that's the shade right here. So it will work with this outfit, though. Let's try it. I love these NYX highlighters. Love them. Oh, that's cute. Kooky little mix. But she is here for it. It works with the eye really well. I thought it would. I feel like it's sticking a little bit, but that could be the base. That could be this lip cheek balm that's right on top of it. So it could be a mixture. I don't care. I think it's cute. Boo, 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 boo. Moment tapping. Boom. To wrap up, what are we going to do? We're going to put this on our lips, this on our eyes, hair, jewelry, and we'll wrap up. Okay, you guys, we are back and we are finished. All right, so what do I think about the ColourPop X Shrek collection? I liked it. I was a little surprised because I'm not gonna be, you know, dishonest. When I first got this and received it, I felt a little let down when I initially opened the palette. And I said, you know what? I think this might be boring. It might be boring. Now, Shrek doesn't have the most vibrant, just jump colors minus that green, right? You know what? I'm gonna eat my words. I actually really like this palette. This one surprised the fire out of me because I was like, it's okay. It's, you know, it's shimmers, it's glitter. I probably have these shades in other ColourPop products, something. You know what though? I like this, and this retailed for $25. I did like this. I would suggest check this out if you're interested, kind of even remotely in the color story. I would say, especially with fall coming, and we know I don't do just seasonal, but this is really a fall palette. It's really pretty, and I was surprised. I enjoyed this. This one, she's giving thumbs up. Okay, so these surprised me. Neither color is the color that the outside packaging has, but you know what though? I like this. I keep saying duochrome. It's like multi-chrome. It's more than two colors. This was a cute cream gel eyeliner, went on very smoothly. This one, I liked. The mascara. I don't like the wand, but that's a me thing. That's not a product thing. Here is our wand. It's kind of chunky and all that kind of stuff. We know I like Christmas tree wands because I can really kind of get in there. This one though, it wasn't bad. I felt like I built this up about as much as I can get it. The color, you can barely tell in my opinion. I like black mascara. This one is about the closest to black I was gonna get. And this was a cute little setup though. And this one retailed for $16 and this is Dragon's Keep. But that one, I like it. I would say check it out. It's fun. It's a cute little $16 duo where if you're, you know, don't usually wear traditionally colored eyeliners and stuff like that. $16 is not bad whatsoever. Now we have got our cheek blush balm duo thing. What I did do was go in line with a Wet n Wild liner, which is more of a cranberry color. Put this on, applied it with my finger. It came out really cute. I ended up not using lip oil. It felt, you know, kind of soft, kind of smooth, and feels good, not gonna lie. And this one retailed for $12. And they also have another shade which I think was more like, you know, kind of a brighter pink. And this is not ColourPop and Shrek, but this is the NYX Buttermelt highlighter. I like this little thing. This one, I'm looking at it here. Ooh, it is giving moment. Now, this is not for the faint at heart. If you don't like, you know, the shifty colors and all this kind of stuff, this will not be for you. I like that. I think it's pretty. Like even right now, it's kind of coming off gray. It's super cute. And I'm looking at it here at this angle, little lilac. So This one, it's a cutie, and I think these are $12. I like my face today. I've been liking my face a lot lately, which is such a plus sign. Sometimes the summer months have a very lull with makeup releases, but with holiday season coming, fall, and yes, they are putting out holiday, releases already. This was a kind of a pleasant, kind of cute little thing to get, kind of a treat, I shall say. So I appreciate you. I thank you for your time. Please thumbs up, please subscribe, and I will see you next time. Mwah! Have a wonderful day.